Okay, a little bit of a hiatus there, but I'm back ready to give you guys some Pilates. Let's go ahead and get started. We're down on the mat on all fours. We've got a quick one today. We're going to go into some cat-cow. Drop the head, pull the pubic bone toward the nose, inhale. Exhale, back of the head and the tail lift. Inhale to scoop, pull your belly button toward your spine. Exhale, drop those shoulders, lift. One more. Inhale, let that head dangle all the way. Exhale. Whoo, let it all go. Let's go ahead and lift that tail right into your down dog. Left leg goes to the sky. Left leg, pulse it out, up and up. You want the back of the knee lifting. I see this in class, okay? Reach everything nice and long. Find some mobility. Get some heat through the back of that left leg. Up and up and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes to your nose. And exhale it right back up. Inhale down. And exhale up. Really pulling the rib cage together. We're moving quick, and it's on purpose. We want to get heat in the body as we start class. Get a good warm-up in. For 3. Pull that knee all the way in. Back of the knee all the way up. Last one. Right to your plank. Hold that plank, heels together, toes apart. Bend it back for 2. Reach it forward. 2, 1. And back. 2, 1. And forward. 2, 1. Find your perfect plank. To modify, if your wrists bother you, you're on your elbows. If it's too much on your feet, you're on your knees. And you can do this opening and then closing your hips back and forth. Reach it forward. Last 2. And reach. Last 1. And reach. Tail goes up. Right leg only. Up and up and up. Squeeze through that right knee. Dropping the left heel toward the ground. Reaching the left leg as straight as you can get it. Still holding this in super tight. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoop it in. Exhale to lift up. Pull knees to nose. Reaching from heel all the way to your head. Super long through your spine. 2. Last 1. Dropping to your elbows in your plank. Start swiveling those hips. Right, left, right, left. You get a little mobility through your spine here as you twist. And then we're turning those obliques on, getting shoulders and the front sides of our bodies nice and fired up. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up on your hands. Can you walk up? Tail lifts to the sky. One breath here, really just reaching your heels toward the ground in your down dog. Pressing through the hollow of your hand. Right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, right knee, right elbow. Right back up. Right knee, left elbow. Right back up. And tap. And up. And tap. And up. Let's go 2. Last 1. Right hand steps right between those hands. Hands come up toward the sky. You're in a crescent lunge here. We're going to tap that back knee right down to the earth. Elbows double 90. Tap, lift. Tap, lift. Feeling heat in that left quad right away. Trying to stay low in the lunge. Left leg only doing all the work. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down where your foot is. Right leg reaches back. 1 push up. Down and up. Right leg into your hands. Hands go up to the sky. right back down. Kick, drop, press, step. Lift all the way. Exhale it back down. Kick, drop, lift, step. And reach. Option here, right? You can go back to both feet on your push-up or even to your knees. Whatever challenges your practice. Going for one more. Reach, drop, press, take it up. Hands right to your knee. In, out, out. Okay, your posture here. Your back is nice and flat. Chest is out, if anything. And then level twos, you let that back go fly. Up, in, up. Little taps are great too. Out and in. Can you get any lower on the right leg? For 8. For 7. 6. Can your shoulders get any more out of your ears? 4. 3. 2. Last one. Step that foot back. Hands come back to the floor. Top hand lifts to side plank. My right hand's on the floor. My left hand is lifted high. Just hold. Really stacking hips, stacking shoulders, reaching to the sky. Head to heel, reaching long. Finding a breath here. Maybe taking your hips up another inch. 2 more breaths. Coming all the way down, we're going to be on our elbow. Top leg lifted, top arm lifted. Squeeze, squeeze. Eight. Still lifting through your right side for 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes come forward. Internally rotate. Flex the foot. Down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. Shoulders out of the ears. Trying to relax the head and the neck. Don't take any pressure there. Everything's in that top hip for 4. Squeezing down through that left side as well. 2. And last one. Knees stack. Right up to a knee elbow side plank. Top leg flies. Can you get those hips high off the ground? Really use that right glute. 6. For 4. Last 3. 2. Hold it. You got it. Pulse arm and leg. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck those knees into your chest. Roll over onto the other side. Side plank right away. Nice and high. Lift those hips, hips, hips. Shoulders are dropped. Tummy's in. Everything is perfectly stacked. Pressing those feet in the ground. When we press the elbows and the feet, ooh, it forces that lift. 3, 2, and we're coming down. Top leg, pulse, pulse, pulse. I know we're trying to get rid of the wrinkles in our body, but I want to see a lot right here. The more you have right here, the more your muscles are squeezing together, and we're going to see that in your skin folds. Still trying to lift off the floor through the left side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it forward and back. Forward, and then internally rotate. Lift that heel. Take it back. Drop, and up. Drop, and up. Big exhale as you lift, really squeezing through that right glute. Up, up, up. Really try to reach forward with the heel so you get a lateral lift, and we're getting that mobility. Always great to get in some hip mobility. Lubricating that hip joint. 3, try not to tilt the shoulders and the hips backward as you lift. For 2. And 1. Maybe one side more difficult than the other. For me, my right side's always weaker. Lift arm and leg. Come into that side plank. Coming back down. Exhale up. And down. Up and down. Pressing knee and elbow hard in the floor. Top leg flies. Option here. Both legs stay down. You can still open up those hips really nicely. Let's go for 4. Exhaling up 3. Bigger breath. Last one we hold, we pull to the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shoulder pulling down, hip pulling toward the shoulder. Still getting that squeeze through your right side. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way down, we're going to rotate our body back to a down dog, headed the other way. Heels toward the earth. Hollow of your hand pressing into the floor. Drop the heels, open the chest. Left leg goes high to the sky. Up, up, up. Lengthening through the left leg. Right leg also lengthening, dropping your heel toward the earth. Creating heat through your backside. Shoulders are stable. Fingertips are working as they press in the earth. For 4, 2, and 1. Left knee outside elbow. Exhale back. Left knee inside elbow. Exhale back. As you move in and out, really dig those right toes into the floor. As your toes dig into the mat, you activate that low core. Lift up and away. Squeeze it in through your core. 3. Intentionally lifting in the back. Both legs reaching long. Get it nice and high. Last one. Step right in between those hands. Fingertips go to the sky. Drop that back knee. And drop, squeeze, drop, squeeze. Low belly, pulling in and up off your leg. Back quad is working tightly. Reach. For 4, up, 3, up. Shoulders out of the ears as fingertips come down. Back leg goes long. Push, press, step, reach. We go back down. Reach it long. Down, press, in, and up. Digging right toes in the earth. Using that core. Down. Reach, in, up. Taking your own pace, your own modification. Just trying to stay low. Let's go, last one. Up, in, hands to your knee. In and out. In and out. Spine is getting longer. Level 2 is lifting in the back. Doming over is super important to try to avoid. Keeping your posture perfect. Shoulders down. We're low to the ground. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Challenging that balance. And last one. Come right down to your plank. Lower halfway down. Elbows glued to your side. Pulse it out. Press. Press. Squeeze those inner thighs. Don't let them get lazy. 5, 4, 2, 1. Press all the way back up. And pull those knees in toward your chest. We're going to a little bit of a core movement here. Hands are gonna go behind the head. Knees are bent, squeezing together. Tuck in, halfway down. Reach the fingertips away. Pull your knees in, then reach them away. Pulling ribs and belly button together and down. Try not to keep the chin up or too low. Eye line is at a diagonal. For 6, 5, snatching your waist every time. 3, 2, and 1. Staying halfway back. Hands go behind your head. Roll all the way down. Perfect. Take your feet out wide. Alternating twists. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. Elbow comes all the way to your knee. Rib cage lifting up and away towards your hip, all the way up off the floor. Lift and lift. Take your twist into a fully deep place in your core. Peeling your rib cage off your mat every time you twist. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left arm, right leg. Tap. Bend it in. Tap it up. Bend it in. My right elbow is kind of acting like a kickstand right now. Lift and in. I'm doing everything I can to keep that low back on the ground. Up, in. Nice and long. Stretch that hamstring. For 2. This is last one. Woo! And twist. Reach arms and legs wide. We're going to give our core a second before we get to the other side. Lift those hips up nice and high. Fingertips are at the sky. Shoulders are down. High heels come up. Tap. Grow. Kick. Kick. Tap. And reach. Kick. Kick. We're trying to keep the pelvis stable. My right hip drops a lot more than my left. That's something I'm working on. So you can take your eyes up and away, or you can get a gaze at your body and see if any hip is dipping. And then as you move, you're trying to resist that, right? We're trying to get our pelvis to be a perfect table. Down, up, kick, kick. Last 2. Last 1. And then you have an imaginary band on your knees. Out and in, out and in. Right through that glute med, really wrapping the knee around the thigh bone. Don't forget to squeeze the knees together. Get that little bit of inner thigh work and slight internal rotation as you move. For 5, and reach. 4, and reach. We're almost done with class. 3, reach. 2, last 1. Roll it down 1 vertebra at a time. Legs go far and wide. Hands go behind your head. Right arm, left leg. Twist, down, twist, down. Low back, staying on your mat. 1 with straight arm, straight leg. 1 with bent arm, bent leg. Both of them pulling your rib cage toward your hip. Right rib, left hip. And twist. Left elbow is your kickstand. Right heel also digging into the floor. Still pressing though your low back. Up. I have just entered the burn zone. Let's go for 2. And last one. I like to burn, but too much burn isn't necessarily great. Boat pose. That just means we're building up lactic acid. We want to get strong. Boat pose. We're not sunken. We're growing out of our tail through our spine. And hold. Knees go out. Arms go up. and in. Up and in. For 8. This is great too. 7. If you're not quite ready to get those arms up, you can try one arm and then the other arm as well. For 6, and squeeze. Knees pulling in tight. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Coming all the way down onto your back. Hands behind the head for support, but not yanking on the neck. Switch and switch. Switch and switch. Leg and arm up and away. Picking up that pace. For 6, 5. Toes pulling away. 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise for us today. We're going to go into that wonderful set of 100s. I'm not great at counting. We're inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5. It could be 90, could be 120. Don't get mad at me. I warned you ahead of time. Big inhale. Exhale. Come up to your hollow body hold. You can be here. You can be here. Totally up to you. On that inhale, we start pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, you got it. Inhale. Exhale. 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rolling down to your mat, reaching your legs long. Excellent job, you guys. That was nice and quick. Arms go overhead, fingertips to toes, reaching as long as you could possibly get them. From here, take a figure 4. Right ankle over left knee. Reach through, scoop. Stretch through that right hip as you sink back toward the ground. You can also take hand or elbow towards your right knee. Big inhales, big exhales. Switch it out. Left ankle over right knee. Reach it up. Grab the shin. Lower it down. Neck is long. Shoulders are out of those ears. Left hand to left knee. Notice any imbalances if one is tighter than the other. My left will forever be tighter. I've had a hip surgery, but I always try to work through that. Reaching both legs long. Right ankle comes to your left thigh. Then let that right knee fall away. Take a second to open up the front side of your pelvis. You should feel like the right ball of the hip is pushing upward as the knee falls down. We're going to switch it out. Left foot to right quad. Drop that left knee away from the body. Tightening your left glute to pull the ball of the hip up toward the ceiling as the left knee falls away. Last one here, happy baby. Big toes. Big toes. Then knees toward the armpits. If you've had a baby, this is familiar. Rock from side to side. Low back pressing into the earth. Heels are at the sky. Shoulders are out of your ears. Just a gentle tug on that low spine. Crossing the ankles. Coming to a down dog. Last down dog of the day. Pressing your heels into your mat. Tummy in, ribs in. Take a wiggle woggle if you'd like it. Maybe your calves are tight. Maybe your hamstrings are tight. Walk those fingertips back towards your toes. Rag, doll, grab your elbows and sink. Head is heavy, falling toward the mat. When you're ready, you tuck your tail. One vertebrae at a time, we roll up. Head is the last to come. You got it in today. Thanks so much for joining me on Abby Pilates. Happy to be back, and hopefully we'll be bringing you guys a lot of classes this year. Take care.